All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders, the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom also to the Akim pushing this word in sincerity and in truth, and to the speckled bird across the four corners of the world, and to the few sisters who are listening. To you we say Shalom. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson. We are the brothers from the GMS Chicago camp. I'm the brother Hadashi with the Rocky, and we just wanted to hop into this quick edifying lesson and really just hop in the spirit. Really what I was thinking about earlier today at work. I was thinking about because sometimes brothers get into that spirit of wanting women, you see, and sometimes certain brothers aren't dealing with women. Certain brothers aren't able to get women like that, man. And certain brothers just they're not dealing with women, overall. But really, I'm focused more on the brothers that are constantly worrying about, I haven't dealt with a woman and woo this long and woo, and they're constantly trying to get at women and so on. Hey, man, look, first and foremost, the scriptures say this, man. This is the book of Romans 13 and 11. And it says, this is Romans 13 and 11. And it reads, "And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed." And our salvation is right around the corner, man. Right now, it really isn't time to be worrying about, the fact that you are not dealing with women, or whatever things that you may be worrying about. Right now isn't time to be worrying about those things, man. Right now is high time to awake out of sleep, man. Our salvation is right around the corner, man. Right now, what we should be focused on is this. This is Hebrews 6 and 9. It says, "But beloved, we are persuaded better things of you, and things that accompany salvation, though we thus speak." So we're supposed to be talking about what things that accompany salvation, man. The things that we really should be thinking about, man, is inquiring how the righteous are going to be saved, man. We should not be worrying about, I haven't dealt with a woman in this long, or how can I multiply more women unto me, or all these different horny ass thoughts, man, that you be having because you can't control your hey, you really gotta really lock into these in these last days, man, because women, first and foremost, they're a big ass distraction, man. That's why Paul even spoke about basically, I were that you were as me, because what, man, when you're dealing with a woman, hey, you start dealing in the world, man, because women are worldly, Hey, the scriptures go into basically, so you could serve the Lord without distraction. Women are a distraction, man. Let me see if I could get that. Serve. You got a scripture?
Yeah, I had the 1 Corinthians.
Go ahead.
7. I'm going to start at 1 Corinthians 7 and 29. It says, "But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none."
Right. Hey, because look, man. Hey, man, the time is short, man. We're running out of time, and what you gotta realize is that with the time running out, that means that Yahushua is getting closer and closer. You see, and as time gets cut shorter and shorter, you have to realize that that's being done for the elect's sake, man. That's being done for the men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, so the elected could be saved, man. It says if the time unless the times were shortened, no flesh would be saved, man. But for the elect's sake, the days shall be shortened. So right now the days are being shortened for the elect's sake. So what? Hey, the time is short. You see, especially right now that this was written about 2,000 years ago, around there. So right now that we're literally in the last days, man, the time is short. Even the brothers that have wives, it says both they that have wives be as though they had none. Yeah. You see, women are a big distraction, man. You see, matter of fact, you could jump down to verse 35, Bob Shah. Or you know what? You could start off at verse 32, skip down to verse 32.
This verse 32. But I will have you without carefulness.
Which means worrying.
He that is unmarried careth for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord.
You see? So when you're unmarried, you're able to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai without distraction, man. Because now that you're unmarried, now that you don't have a wife, guess what? Now you're gonna be you're gonna be worrying about what? How can I please Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? Then when you keep reading,
it says, but he that is married careth for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife.
So there you have it, man. When you have a wife, when you have a woman, when you're constantly trying to deal with women, then guess what, man? You're constantly going to be in a mentality where, oh, how can I please my wife? You're going to be caring about the things of this world, man. You're not going to be worrying about, oh, how can I please Yahweh Shem Yahushai? What can I do to serve the Lord today? How can I please Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man? You see? You're instead going to be worrying about, oh, what can I do for this woman? Oh, did she eat today? Oh, you know,
if I get a better car.
Yeah.
What's a Durango?
Right. If you get this, that, and the third, man, then she going to fuck with me. If I do this, she's going to fuck with me. You know, you're going to be thinking about dumbass shit, man. Oh, how can I get that woman? Yeah, you know, I really like her. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I do this, if I do that. Nah, man.
If I go out with her on Saturdays.
Right. Maybe if if I miss camp this one time, you know. Nah, man. It says, you could keep reading too.
Verse 34.
You can.
It says, there is difference also between a wife and a virgin. The unmarried woman careth for the things of the Lord, that she may be holy both in body and in spirit. But she that is married careth for the things of the world, how she may please her husband.
Right. Keep reading verse 35.
And this I speak for your own profit, not that I may cast a snare upon you, but for that which is comely, and that ye may attend upon the Lord without distraction.
And that's really the point, man. Really, the whole point of this lesson is that you shouldn't be worrying about women right now, man. That's going to come eventually. You know, right now, what you need to worry about is doing this work. He's saying this. He's speaking this or what to your own profit, man. He's saying this so that it could profit you. So that when you're serving Yahweh Shem Yahushai, when you're working on your own salvation with fear and trembling, right? You could serve the Lord with what? Without distraction, man. So that you won't be all fucked up, all worrying about what this woman needs, what she wants, what she's thinking about, what if she's gonna leave you, if she's gonna stay with me, if she love me, she loves me now. Who cares, man? What you need to care about, what you need to worry about is serving Yahweh Shem Yahushai and how you could please him. How you could be on point for the Lord. How you could be be a virgin unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Because Paul talked about what? Presenting us as a chaste virgin unto the Lord, man. Well, guess what? If you're not a chaste virgin, if you're out here being a whore, and you're not serving Yahweh Shem Yahushai correctly, then guess what, man? You're going to be cast out, man. You cannot be worrying about the wrong things right now. Right now, it is very, very important and very crucial that our mind is on the right thing, man. That our eye is single. We should not be worrying about how much women is in our roster, man, or how many women we should be talking, or if we're even talking to women at all, or none of that, man. You know? Then why the fuck are you worried about women in the first place, man? That shit is gonna come anyways. Isaiah 4:1, man.
Yeah. This Revelation chapter 2 and verse 4. Nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love.
And who's that first love, man? That first love was wisdom, man. Because, hey, when Yahweh Shai was given the blueprint from Yahweh, who did he create first, man? He created the elect, the first fruits, man. And the elect, the first fruits, were given wisdom, man. So what? Our first love is this wisdom. This truth, man. This is our first love, man. You see?
Yep, come. Keep reading.
Come.
This verse 5. Remember therefore from whence thou art fallen, and repent, and do the first works, or else I will come unto thee quickly, and will remove thy candlestick out of his place, except I repent.
And that's something that you don't want, man. You don't want the Lord to take the Spirit away from you, man. Because if you're out here worrying about the wrong things, your mind is constantly thinking about things that, things that you shouldn't even be thinking about, right? The Lord could very well take the Spirit away from you, man. Because what you think is slowly becomes what you do, right? What you think is what you speak, and what you speak is what you become. Well, guess what, man? If you're not thinking about things that accompany salvation, you're not speaking things that accompany salvation, you're not doing the works, you're not going back to your first love, well, guess what, man? The Lord could very well take away those things from you, man. Hey, the scriptures even talk about how foolish thoughts is as sin, man. Let me see if I could get that real quick, because you also got to think about the things that you're thinking about. Right here it says Proverbs 24:9. The thought of foolishness is sin, and the scorner is an abomination to men. So if you're constantly thinking about foolishness all day, man, that's a sin. You're constantly thinking about what woman you could get with. You're thinking about women so much, now you're committing adultery with your heart, man. Yahushua said, if you look on another woman, right, and she's already with another man, right, and if you look upon that woman, you already committed adultery in your heart, man.
Yeah.
You see, you really gotta be careful with how you're how you're spending your energy, especially towards women, man, because these women will run your energy up, man. The scriptures talk about how it says, look not on another's beauty. Let me see if I could get that real quick. It says, let's see, look not. Says right here, Sirach 9 and 8 says, turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty, for many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman. Damn. You see? It says, for herewith love is kindled as a fire. So, hey, man, you're not even supposed. It says, turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty. I mean, you also got to take this, in the balance, man. It doesn't mean you're going to be out here not looking at women, right? Because the scriptures also say that basically the beauty of a countenance.
The beauty of a woman lifted up the countenance.
Yup.
And a man loveth nothing more.
Yup, exactly. So when you see a beautiful woman, hey, man, that's...
Yeah, it's a beautiful sight.
It's a beautiful sight, man. But also, too, you can't be looking at all these women, man, to the point where you're out of balance, to the point where all you're thinking about is woman. Yeah. You're not even thinking about the scriptures. You're not thinking about prophecies. You're not thinking about anything accompanying salvation, man. You're constantly thinking about, oh, man, I can't wait for the Isaiah 4:1 arc. That's all you're fucking thinking about all day, man. Bitches, man. Pussy. Fucking pussy all day, man. That's just what's on your mind all day, man. That's going off, man. You need to rebuke that spirit and get that spirit off of you, man. Because that shit's gonna get you killed, man. Right now we're at war. Don't you realize that, hey, there's laws written in the Bible that when a man would get a woman, he had to go home with his woman for a whole year, so they could deal with her, man. He wouldn't go to war, man. A man that got with a woman and actually humbled her and went into her, guess what? That man wouldn't go to war, man. He would be at the house for a whole year, man. He wouldn't even be at war. Right now, we're in a spiritual war, man. All hands need to be on deck. You need to be on lock. You need to have your mind right. We're at war right now, man. We're in a spiritual war, and we're fighting for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and we're pushing this truth, man. You should not be worrying about bitches, man, or what the fuck you're missing, or whatever the fuck, man. Right now, it's not time to be thinking about bitches, man. What the fuck? Get your mind right, man. Why the fuck are you even thinking about women in the first place, man? Fuck that shit. That's some childish ass shit, man. These women are gonna come anyways, man. These women, matter of fact, when you're doing the right thing, man, these women flock to you, man. You don't even gotta do shit, man. These women just come to you, man. They literally want to serve you, man. But guess what? If you're in that wrong energy, always trying to follow after women, always trying to get a woman, always trying to fucking deal with women, man. That shit is bugged out, and you're gonna be out of balance, man. And that shit's gonna fuck you up in the spirit. Because right now, what we're supposed to be worrying about is doing the work, man. And guess what? If you do the work, you do this work, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai will throw you a bone, man. When it needs to be thrown. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai will give you what you want in due season, not when you want it, man.
I was thinking about that.
You got a precept?
Yeah, I got one. This is 1 Ezra 4:26.
Go ahead.
It says, yea,
You
many,
can start off at verse 25.
verse 25. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women.
Damn.
And became servants for their sakes.
Yup.
All right. It says many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women.
Damn.
So hey, yeah, shit. There's actual brothers that was once in his truth that's no longer here because of women.
Yup.
Because of the imbalance of not being able to keep a balance and, you know, serving the Lord. And, you know, because everybody must know, you know, their balance, you know. That's basically, you know, because if you go off balance and you just constantly following these women, you're going to eventually fall off, man.
Yup. Because a lot of men, it says right here, verse 27, it says, many also have perished. That means a lot of men have died because of a woman. It says have erred because of a woman and have sinned. It says that means that men are out here willingly going off for a woman, man. You really got to think about that, man. Woman, you also got to really think about that because it says the wages of sin are death, man. The wages of sin are death. That means when you go off, man, you're playing with death. You're playing with fire. You're playing with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You're playing against your own life, man. That means that there's men out here who are willingly going off, committing sins for a woman, man. You really got to think about that. Women are dangerous, man. A woman will put a certain desire in you, and you're so in love, so head over heels over this woman. You want to fuck with her so bad that you don't even realize that your whole life is falling apart. You don't even realize your whole situation is fucked up just because you're trying to stay with this woman. Because you can't get rid of this bitch. Because you can't let her go, man. How many brothers have destroyed themselves because they can't let go of a fucking bitch, man? Mm-hmm. Come on, man. We're already at the end. You can't let go of this bitch, man? This old-ass demon, man. Some shit that we've been battling with since the beginning of time, man. Let go of this bitch, man. It's over with. Fuck these women, man. There's nothing for you here in these Western women. Nothing that they can do or say or how much they cook or how good they cook or how much they serve you or how well their head is wrapped, man. Or how good they say the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Until that woman say, Elder Yashawamba put it perfectly, man. Until these women start seeing you as their salvation, man, that's when things are gonna start changing, man. But these women don't see us as their salvation, man. They scoff us. They talk shit. Hey, man, these women are in for a rude awakening in these last days, man. That's why you should not be worrying about none of this, man. Right now, what you should be worrying about is serving Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, staying on point for the Lord, doing this work. And that's it, man. Pushing this word until the end comes. And guess what? Isaiah 4:1, we could read it. We could end it off with that. When Isaiah 4:1 comes, man, there's going to be so much woman coming into you, man. You're not even going to want to, man. Sex is going to be the last thing on your mind, man.
Right.
It says, Isaiah 4:1, it says, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. You also got to think about that too, man. It says 7 women shall take hold of one man. It doesn't say 7, or it doesn't say 1 man shall take hold of 7 women. It says 7 women shall take hold of one man. That means that these women are going to be in a position so desperate, so fucked up, so through, that they're going to have to go out of their way and look for a man. Specifically, a man of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, a man of the Lord, man. It says, In that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. And how does a woman get called by a man's name? He has to go into her, man. You see? And not only that, but they're going to be so desperate in that day that they're going to say, let us eat we're going to eat our own bread. We're going to wear our own food. All you got to do, we just want to be called by your name to take away our reproach, man.
They're going to want that hedge over there.
Yup. They're going to want that hedge like the brother just said, man. They're going to want that protection. Hey, because Yahweh Shem Yahushai in these last days, he's going to be with his men. So they're going to want that protection. They're going to want that, ultimately, that reproach taken away from them, man. You see? So with that, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone taught us his truth. Shalom and Abba Ball.